everyone, hope you're okay. Welcome here back to Buzzy Bee Budgets, where we are doing my week 3 cash stuff for April, week 2 cash out. So today I'm going to be stuffing £370. So if that sounds like something you want to watch, then please stick around and I'll have a little chat about how my week's been. It's been quite good this week actually. I've actually managed some no spend days, which is amazing because that doesn't seem to have happened very often. I think this week for me has been like a week of 2 halves. So I had quite a lot planned over the weekend just because it was my birthday and obviously Easter and it was lovely weather, wasn't it? So I spent quite a lot of money, but all budgeted and planned, which is great, no overspends. So I had trip to the zoo with my husband, we went to a boozy brunch with my girlfriends, and then obviously we had Easter. And then since then I've had 3 no spend days, so Monday, Wednesday and Thursday were all no spend days. So that's pretty good for me, because I haven't really tracked them before and I'm going to try for 10 this month, so that's really good. And I've had some kind of good weeks, I guess. So food, for once there was actually food money left over in my food budget, so I think I've got £40, yeah, 20/40, which is unheard of for me, and I think that's mainly because my husband's working away at the moment. So and also, like, last night I was out with work, tonight I'm seeing my mum and dad, so I'm not really cooking as much, I'm not buying as much food, so that's really good. So I'm going to keep that £40 in here for now. I'm going to do, I'll cash stuff as normal for next week, and then I think I will make a decision the week after about how much I need to stuff, or if some of that can go to a savings challenge or something else. So I'm going to keep that 40 in here for now. Fuel is empty. I had 50 in there last week. I filled up my tank this week. I actually managed to get fuel, which has been quite a challenge recently. So that's good. And then self-care, I think it's got left 20. Had a massage this week, so that took some money out of there. I've got nothing left in socialising. As I say, I kind of went out for brunch with my girlfriends, and that kind of accounted for most of that. Miscellaneous, I think, has got 10 left. Yeah, 10 in miscellaneous. I think I bought some bits for the house this week. I can't really remember what I spent that on, but that's where that went. Spends has got nothing, again, kind of all sucked up with the weekend adventures, but that's all good. And then I think giving's got 40 left. 10, 20, 30, 40, yeah. So 40 left in giving. So that's all good. So I think I've got 370 to stuff today, but let's count it because we know what I'm like. We know that I'm going to make a mistake, don't we? So I should have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 320, 340, 350, 360, 370. So that at least is what it has on the book. Whether or not it's what I actually need, completely different story, but hopefully we'll get there. So I'm just going to do my normal cash stuff. I did my sinking videos last week where I talked about how I have switched that up to the snowball method, which I'm really pleased about. So that's all good. And then I've got quite a quiet, try saying that quickly, quite a quiet week planned for the next week. So nothing big coming over the horizon. I have got my big skin treatment next week. But that's on Thursday, so I might cash stuff for that early, but I won't do it as part of this week, if that makes sense. But that will take care of that, and then yeah, we should be good. So I'm going to put 80 in food. But as I said, I've already got 40 in there, so 20, 40, 60, 80. So I should have 120 now. 20, 40, 60, 81, 120. And I really don't think I'm going to spend anywhere near that. So that will probably have quite a lot left in next week, I'm hoping. Fuel's going to get 20. And probably what I'll do again is what I've done before. So I fill my tank back up to full. What I'm going to do is build up a couple of weeks worth of cash stuffing, and then potentially yeah, do that kind of every so often. So maybe fill up once or twice a month, but kind of never let it drop below half a tank, if that makes sense. Some people, I'm sure, are going to hate on me about fuel prices, but that's where I'm going to do it for the moment. Self-care is getting 200 this week because, as I said, I've got that skin treatment. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. And then that's already got 20 in there, so that'll be 220. So that is self-care. Socialising this week is getting 20. Like I said, I haven't really got anything planned this weekend, but that's good because I've had quite a busy one, and hopefully if the weather's nice, like we can get out in the garden or like do some other bits and pieces just to take it quite chilled this weekend. So that's social. Miscellaneous is getting 10, so that will take us back up to 20 in there. Spends is getting 20. And that's just for like little treats myself, coffees, like whatever I kind of fancy out and about. I think I might next week go and try and work at a coffee shop one day, or like a little cafe, just to break up the week a little bit. So I might use that for that. And then giving is going to get 10. So that should have 50 in it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So what I might do is, if by the end of the month I haven't spent it on anything else, then I think I'm going to send it to my local food bank. I might just do that every month, so kind of give to anything else I want ad hoc in the month, and then if there's any balance at the end of the month, I'll probably just send it to the food bank, because I'm kind of a big supporter of that. And I've got £10 left over, but don't worry, I know what's happening with that. That's gifts. But I've now decided that gifts is going in my sinking funds. So I'll just stuff that off camera into my sinking funds folder, because what I'm going to do from May is change gifts into a sinking fund, and I'm going to fund that as part of my snowball. So I'll just pop that in there, and then probably do that again next week, in week 4, and then transfer that over in May with some balance if that's what we've got. So that is my cash stuff for this week. Quite a quick one today. Feeling like I've got my groove, especially with the no spend days. I think it's a lot easier with the food. Like obviously that's going to be, well, if I've got 120 in there now, like maybe I'd like to have 80 like left over next week. So we'll see how that goes. Obviously my husband's home this weekend and we'll probably get a takeaway or something, so that might impact it. But anyway, I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope you enjoy the sunshine, and I'll see you next week for week 4 cash stuff, and talking about my budget for May, which has got a bit more wiggle room in it because I won't be paying for expensive skin treatments, and also I kind of know where I am with like part-time working and stuff. So got some side hustle money coming in, so it's all good really. So I will see you next week. Take care, and I'll see you soon.